unionize. They could make it harder to unionize. And let me just ask you a question. Who here has been in the streets for Palestine this past year? Now, what they would like to do is to make it illegal for your boss to fire you for doing anything that could hurt the company's image. So you better believe that if you wear a union pin with the Palestine flag on it, like I have for the past year, they want to fire you. Now, I'll let you in on a secret. The protections that we have from the government are nice, but they're not how any worker has gotten what we need to survive. We've done that by worker power. We are the ones who run society. We build the roads. We deliver the packages. We teach the kids. And if we make society run, we can shut it down. Now, we can only do that if we're organized. So I'll ask you a question. Who here is in a union? All right, that's great, but we got to get those numbers up. So we're at the We Fight Back rally. I want everybody who didn't just cheer, don't just go to your workplace and say, Trump's bad, what can you do? I want you to go to your workplace and start a union. And if you're in a union, get involved. Make a union that fights for the working class. Because together, we're going to show Trump that the working class will not go down without a fight. Thank you very much. When I say worker, you say power. Worker, 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 worker. Thank you, everybody.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? I'm incredibly honored to welcome our last speaker, popular educator and education director at the People's Forum, and friend and comrade to many of us. Please help me welcome Leanne. New York City, make some noise! There are thousands of us here today in the cold, but the cold is nothing to keep us from the streets and from the obligation that all of us feel here today to spread our message. New York City, we are going to send our message loud and clear. We're going to join the thousands and the millions that are now in 80 cities organizing and marching alongside us. Look around at your neighbors. If you don't know each other, introduce each other, because today is more than a protest. Today is when we get organized. The past year, we have seen the world transformed by the movement in solidarity with the Palestinian people. In the past year, we have seen public opinion do a complete reversal. And we have seen the truth of the statement that Gaza will free us all. Gaza has freed us all. As we watch with joy the prisoners returning home, the thousands of Palestinians held illegally in Zionist prisons, returning home. We know that the freedom that Gaza has shown us is even more than this. The freedom that Gaza has shown us, it has taken off the mask of those war criminals, whether they are Republican or whether they are Democrat, who sit in the White House and pretend to rule the world. Trump today is taking office in a world radically transformed than last time he stepped foot in the White House. And so our task today is not simply to protest. Our task today is to send a message to our people, our communities, the White House, and the rest of the world, that the people of the United States are organized and are ready. There will be no rollback of civil rights without organized struggle against it. There will be no mass deportation defense without organized defense. There will be no increase in the war machine, no expansion of imperialist war without the growth of the anti-war movement. And the time is ticking for the billionaire agenda. We have our own proposals, we know what we want to see, and we are getting organized to make it happen. So today we are going to march, and we are going to invite all of New York City to join us. And our next task is very clear. Come to the organizing meeting at the People's Forum right after the march, as soon as it's over, to pick up the task, get moving, get working, and keep struggling and organizing for what's yet to come. We're going to keep on building. We are the ones with the power, whether we are workers, whether we are activists, whether we are families. It's time for us to rise up and make sure that our demands are not just heard, but they are realized. So New York City, are you ready to march? New York City, are you ready to march?
Touch your ass, we're ready, baby, we're ready.
We can go around the stage. We have banners lined up. We're going to fill in behind those banners, and we are going to march in unity and an organization, and we are going to send our message to the world. So everyone with me, when immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When Palestine is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
Number one terrorist!
Number one terrorist.
U.S. imperialist!
U.S. imperialist.
Number one terrorist!
Number one terrorist.
U.S. imperialist!
U.S. imperialist.
One solution!
One solution.
Revolution!
Revolution.
One solution!
One solution.
Revolution!
Revolution.
One solution!
Revolution.
One solution!
Revolution.
Revolution!
There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution.
Money for jobs and education!
None for war and deportation.